Guys, I'm about to tell you the story of the dead doggy juices. I don't know why, they die around me. Oh, they don't die around me. That would make it seem like I'm doing it. Anyway, this is basically what happened. We had a dog named Red, and Red was like, he was so great. Red was the best dog that I think I've ever had. And it wasn't even my dog, it was my brother's, so I think that's why, because I didn't have to take care of him, and he was already getting cared for, and I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was just play with him, and it was great. So one day, I'm like playing with my cousin in my room, and my brother goes out there, and Red is like dead. And I watch Quan go out there, and he like takes Red, and he picks him up a little, like on his side, and it's like Red was super stiff, and I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I was like, what's going on? And Quan's like runs inside, he's crying, he goes to my mom, he's like, Red's dead. And I was like, oh my god. I didn't really understand death, but I was like, oh my god, Red's dead. So I went, I told Jaden, and I'm like, Jaden's my cousin, I was like, Red's dead, Jaden. And I think Jaden had to go home after that, because it was just too much for all of us. So, I don't know about other families, but when in my family, when a dog dies, we don't bury them in our backyard. Or when any animal or something, we don't bury them. My mom, she'll take the dead dog, and well, this is the first dead dog that ever died in my presence. Well, at the time, of course. It was like the first dead dog. No, it was the first dog that ever died. It was the first dog that ever died. First dog that ever died. Yeah, that's it. It's the first dog that ever died that I had. And she puts him, well, I don't know who put it in a plastic bag. I think it was my older brother put it in a plastic bag. I wasn't gonna touch that shit. He puts him in a plastic bag, and we drove for like 30 minutes into this big ass field, and he's in the plastic bag, and I'm sitting behind my brother who has the dog in the plastic bag in his lap. He's like crying, like, oh my god, Red, no, why? Take me instead. And so mom puts down the window, and she's like, take him out. And so he throws him out the window, and all of Red's dead doggy juices get all over my face. My ugly cry face. And when it got on me, at first I was like, it's not raining. Like, what was that? What? And then I smelt it, and I was like, oh, what is that? And it was Red's dead doggy juices. I don't know what it was for real. It could have been like his piss. I call it dead doggy juices because that's what I called it back then. It got all over my cry face, and I went from like crying to disgust to crying again to disgust even more. And I didn't even wipe it off my face because I was like, I don't know what this shit is. I don't know what to do. So I just stood there with like this blank ass face. If you guys have ever seen this meme with this kid, and he's like, oh, my little brother didn't put noodles in his water. That's exactly how I fucking looked, with the dead doggy juices on my face. So, moral of this story, don't sit behind the kid that's throwing the dead dog in the plastic bag out the window. That's the moral of the story. If you enjoyed story time, I have a lot of stories. I got a couple more because I have bad luck with animals. Even now, sometimes I walk this dog, and just the other day, the son of a bitch would not like move. It just sat there. Like, dogs don't listen. But anyway, I have a bunch of stories about animals. I got hamsters, dogs, fishes. I got a bunch of stories about it. If you guys want to hear more, leave a comment. You can share this, leave a like, I guess. I don't know what people do.